Okay, so here we have our itinerary for the 7-day cruise that we're going to be taking to Bermuda. So again, it's a round trip cruise from New York, and it's also called a closed loop cruise tour. So what that means is that you will not need a um, passport to go to Bermuda. Because the cruise begins in New York and ends in New York, that allows us to be able to get on the ship and go through customs with your non-expired government issued ID and a birth certificate. So please make sure that everyone who will be cruising with you has a some type of identification that's government issued and their birth certificate. And then if you're married, you're going to want to bring your marriage certificate and any other information that you think is going to be helpful to make sure that you get on that ship, because things happen, and the worst thing is to get there and not have everything that you need, and then they send you away. So you're going to embark onto the cruise ship, the Breakaway, on Sunday. It's going to depart at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Please keep in mind that there's going to be thousands of people who are also going to be getting onto the ship. So make sure that you're there early. And I want to say make sure you're there at least by 8:30, maybe even 9 o'clock in the morning. That way you're at the beginning of the line and you can get through customs fairly quickly. If you're going to be coming a distance away, I suggest that you either come the night before and perhaps get a hotel room of some sort in the city or somewhere nearby in New Jersey, perhaps, only because you don't want to get there late and miss boarding onto the ship. Uh, as you look at the itinerary, you will see that we will be at sea on Monday and Tuesday, and we will arrive at the Royal Navy dockyard in Bermuda on Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be there for 3 days and 2 nights, and so we're going to be docked there. You'll be able to get off the ship as you please, as you like. You'll be able to enjoy the sights and the scenery during the day. If you want to go out at night, you can do that. The ship is literally your hotel, your resort stay. It's there. And if you don't want to get off the ship, you don't have to. There's so many different things going on the ship that you don't even have to get off. But if you really want to enjoy this cruise, I suggest you get off the ship and really see what Bermuda has to offer. So Friday, we will leave Bermuda at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we will set sail to return back to New York on Sunday by 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's talk about the ship that we will be sailing on to Bermuda, and that is Norwegian's Breakaway ship. Its home port is in New York City. It sails from there all year round. It was first launched April 30th, 2013, and it sails to Bermuda in spring, summer, and fall, and then in the winter it sails to the Caribbean. It can hold up to 3,969 guests and 1,651 crew members. And so essentially, there's one crew member for every 3 guests. Not to mention, there's also 18 decks on this ship. 18 decks. That means there is so much going on this ship. And it also means that it's more likely that you will not be able to really visit and see everything that this ship has to offer unless you're really persistent about getting out there every day on a ship and really going over the ship deck by deck. But it is so much going on. I mean, it's literally 27 restaurants and dining options on a ship, and there's so many activities and aqua parks and hot tubs and lounges and waterfront restaurants and everything else. but you are really going to enjoy this ship. I mean, there's just too much to do. I wanted to go over some of the things or activities that are going on the ship. I can't go over everything, it's just so many, but I just wanted to give you a highlight just to give you a kind of idea of what to expect as far as activities go. So you have the aqua park, and the aqua park literally has 5 multi-story water slides and 2 swimming pools along with 4 hot tubs. Can you believe that? And again, I mean, that's more water slides than any of us probably will even want to get on, especially kids. But the kids will have all day kind of fun on those water slides. Then you have the Club Bliss. I'm familiar with Bliss only because Norwegian's gym also has Club Bliss on that particular ship, and it is a really nice club. You can go there and dance and enjoy all kinds of music. They have a good DJ that will keep you on that dance floor all night long, should that be something that you're interested in doing. And I mean, the club actually stays open till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Then there's also a casino, and Norwegian's casino, particularly on the Breakaway, was voted best cruise line casino of any cruise line for 10 years running by the readers of Casino Player magazine, and best cruise line casino by Porthole magazine. Okay, so if you want to go down there and play some craps or blackjack or roulette, if that's your thing, you go down there, and you can smoke in there. But I'm not a smoker, and I don't believe a lot of people are smoking these days. But you can go in there and get your roulette rolling on craps, if that's what you do. Then activities continued. There's an entourage. I don't want to use the word club, but here is where teens between the ages of 13 and 17 can come and hang out and meet new friends, and they have all kinds of things going on for the teens in the entourage. And it's also, they have um, crew members that run the entourage and that will have them doing all kinds of activities to keep them busy the whole day long. And then the wonderful part about the entourage is that they have movies going on in there. They have a small like theater. They have video games. They have regular games that the kids can play, and it's their own personal lounge area. And they can literally be there all day long, and they can hang out there. And trust me, the teens will enjoy that. Then you have Splash Academy, and that's for the younger kids, ages 3 to 12, and they have activities there, and they have crew members that run Splash Academy, and they do different things like decorating cupcakes. They might make T-shirts another day, or they might do get the kids together to do a quick play for the adults later on in the week for that particular selling. But they have so much to do, and the little kids really enjoy it. And they have also, I believe, like SpongeBob and different uh, uh, people dressed up in those costumes to really get the kids excited and go crazy. Then you have the sports complex. In the sports complex, I mean, they have basketball, they have all different kinds of sports activities going on over there, and that's also on one of the top decks. And you can also walk the plank, and that extends 8 feet over the side of the ship. And you also have cameras capturing the moment of you trying to walk across that plank. And oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure that'll be lots of fun and funny things to remember when you take that picture to see how crazy you were to even think about walking that plank. There's also the sandbar, and at the sandbar you can purchase brand liquor. Um, liquors such as House of Walker, Jack Daniels, Gosling's Rum, and any other favorite liquor that you probably drink. You can purchase here at their store, this retail store that's on the ship. And the great thing about purchasing liquor from the Sandbar is that it's duty free and there's no taxes. And you can find liquors in sizes that you cannot find on American soil. So take the opportunity to walk through there. A lot of times they have free liquor tastings, and you can stand there for 20, 30 minutes just tasting all kinds of liquor, whatever they're introducing for that day or showcasing for that day. And that's a nice activity that you can enjoy on the ship. Then you have the marketplace, and at the marketplace, you can buy things such as Tylenol, things you probably forgot to bring, and you just want to run down and purchase maybe toothpaste, who knows. But you can get sunscreen, beach toys, sunglasses, books, and that type of stuff. There's no taxes. It's duty free. This marketplace is right on board, and you can walk through there and pick up anything you might have forgotten or that you're going to need on the ship. And then besides the activities that I already went over, there's like so much other things going on the ship. You have comedy shows, Broadway shows, jazz and blues, art shows, theater, variety shows, performances. There's a fitness center on the ship. There's mini golf that you can do. They have this sports court, of course, ropes course, rock climbing, aqua parks, which you did see in the pools and the hot tubs. And I mean, wow, you can really, really just stay busy for all 7 days. And listen, if you don't want to do any activities, you can stay in your room if you want to and relax and send the kids out there and let them go and enjoy themselves. But there is a lot to do. You will not be bored.